It's time for news of a hostile takeover. Today on Classic Cinema Plus. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Greetings, Classic Cinema TV fans. Jason here with you once again on another Classic Cinema Plus. And, wow. This has been an eventful few days. Okay, if you watched our previous video, we talked about the Netflix purchase of Warner Brothers. And a lot of people have been really upset about that, especially physical media fans, because we're like, well, we want physical media. And let's be honest, Netflix is not in for physical media. They've not been doing physical media for years. All they want to do is stream, right? That's what they want to do. And so a lot of people said, you know what, all the Warner archive releases, all the Warner Brother releases, all the Warner films, the classics and all that, it's just going to get thrown up on Netflix, and that's going to be it. And the sad part about a lot of that is, I think a lot of it would be just, Warner Brothers have been doing a lot of restoration and making these films look absolutely spectacular. Well, probably Netflix is not going to do that. That would be my opinion. They're just going to just take these old films and say, they're old films, throw them up on the site. People will watch them if they want it. If they don't, then they won't. And so to them, it's not going to be a major deal. So that was the whole idea, was Netflix decided to purchase Warner Brothers and HBO Max for like something around, there's been different reports, but around 73 billion dollars. Okay. Well, according to reports, Paramount has now came in with an offer to try to nix that deal, shall we say. Okay. When Netflix decided to purchase Warner Brothers, the Writers Guild came out and said this is a horrible thing, and actors came out and said this is a horrible thing. And because if Netflix decides to make movies from the Warner properties, they will just go up on the site. There will be no theatrical releases or anything like that. Well, Paramount comes in today as we're recording this, and they said, oh, well, we'll give you, now get this, we'll give you $108 billion. And this will not just be, money, but we're actually going to make theatrical films. From the report, it says something about 30 theatrical films during the course of a year. Okay. Well, that's better. Especially if you like theatrical films, if you like to go to the theater. I'm not one that goes to the theater. I usually like to wait till the Blu-ray DVD comes out, buy it, and then I have it. That's my way of doing things. I don't like to go to the theater and do it. I like to sit with a bowl of popcorn and sit on the couch. That's just me. But that has been a big deal for a lot of actors and screenwriters and stuff like that. They said, well, it's gonna basically nix and just eliminate the theatrical thing, which is probably true when you get down to it, because let's be honest, Netflix is going to be only in for just making things to put on Netflix. Now let's talk physical media. Okay. As we said in the previous video, they were not going to change it right away, but my feeling was eventually that was going to change. That Warner Brothers releases would eventually go out the window, and you would not see Blu-rays and DVDs and different things like that. I think that would eventually happen. With Paramount, I think there is a possibility of physical releases. Why do I say that? Okay, because we've seen it here recently with one of the recent releases that we did here on this channel was Yellowstone, the big box set of the show Yellowstone. Okay, Yellowstone is a Paramount Plus release. Let's go a step further. Frasier, the Frasier revival series, is a Paramount Plus release. Okay, it was on Paramount Plus. Both of those got physical DVD releases. Okay, so my thought is this, that if Paramount buys Warner Brothers, I think they would be more apt to be willing to put money into physical releases more than Netflix is. Netflix is not going to do that because Netflix won't do that with any of their releases. They got all of their, they make TV shows and movies and different things like that, and you don't see a DVD release of any of those. They just don't do it because they want you to go to the site and they want you to pay monthly to stream it. Okay. Well, if you're going to do that, why would you put them out on DVD? You want to get people to pay monthly for that. So that's why they're going to do that. Paramount Plus wants you to go and pay to do Paramount Plus, but they see there is money in the physical releases too. So that's why they do both. And I think it's good thought process there, because not only do you have for the streaming, but you have for those that like physical media too. So, but that's kind of the big news there, is that, Paramount's coming in, with a bid of $108 billion. And the interesting thing about this too is that this is mostly cash, or basically all cash, if you will. You imagine bringing in $108 billion in cash? That's the report. Now, whether that's actual true or not, but that's the report that I'm reading. I can't imagine bringing in $108 billion in cash. I mean, that's hard to say no to, in my opinion. But I don't know. It's going to be an interesting thing. I know there's a lot of people they're split here. Okay, I've been watching and kind of thinking about it, tracking it, if you will, and kind of reading people's thoughts. And some people were all in for the Netflix, and then there were some that were just like, this is going to destroy everything. And then when Paramount came in and said they're going to try to nix that deal and give them more, then there were some people said, oh, that's going to save the whole thing, and then others said, oh, that's going to ruin it all. So it's like it's like news. You never know what to believe, right? It's just going to be an interesting thing. As far as physical media, I think Paramount is the best bet of the two. Do I think both of them, either one is great more so than the other? Probably not. I'd rather Warner Brothers just stay Warner Brothers and just continue doing what they're doing. I really would, but that's not a viable option. They want to get out of that, so they just want the cash. So we've got to do something. There's got to be something there. So it's just a matter of wait and see approach and see what happens. But we're tracking it though. We'll see what ends up happening. But for right now, it's kind of interesting to see how this plays out. So we'll see what goes on going forward here. But I think Paramount could be a good option, especially for physical media fans, because like I said, now Paramount does release physical media, so there's a possibility that Warner Brothers would stay alive in physical format, and still be on Paramount Plus as well. So this could change, and you never know, it may not change. We don't know, but this is just something we're talking about. But I think this could be an interesting little thing here. We'll see how it works out. Let us know in the comments what you think about Paramount swooping in and becoming the home of HBO Max and Warner Brothers. I love to read your comments and see what you think. And as always, be sure to like give us a thumbs up. Be sure to share and be sure to subscribe. It's free, and hit that bell and you'll be notified when our next video comes up. Be sure to go to Classic Cinema Plus. Check out all of our reviews there. Go to Nerdly as well, international site that we work with. Go check them out as well. And until we're with you next time, this is Jason reminding you that if you want to see a great film or TV series, check out a classic. And we'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.